guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you guys how I made this unit. This unit is actually for a client, so this explains why I won't be trying on the unit on my head, but I'm going to take you guys through the making process. So first things first, I'll be using a full lace wig for this unit, and I'll be using the ones that don't have a stretch in the middle. Those ones look more natural as it's lace all through. So that stitch you see at the back there is me resizing the wig to make it suit my client's head. Also, I already bleached my knots. So right now I am sectioning out my parts. First, I'm going to part it into two. I'm aiming at getting 10 braids on each side. When you're parting your hair, you should take your time. Parting hair is not like a 5-minute something. It takes time, and that's also why I'm using my hot comb to tame the hair and make it manageable for me. Next thing I'm going to do is section out the 2 braids. After that, I'll be sectioning out just a little portion of hair at the nape area, just like so, and I'll be making like 4 single braids on each side, so 4 here, and I'll also make another 4 on the other side. This helps the hair relax and just flow better. If you've ever made all back braids on your real head without doing what I'm doing now, you know that it feels a bit uncomfortable at the nape, and it can also cause the hair at the nape to break, because the hair at the nape also is just as fragile as your baby hair. Another thing too is the hair at the back there, and that's the space at the back there and in front, is not the same size. So you want to do this to actually create more space and avoid jumping braids. So I'm just going to do this. This is just regular feeding braids, not less braids. Next thing I'll do is start my actual braids, which is the main crux of the matter. I don't know how to explain this part, to be honest, but I believe if you don't understand what I'm doing, you can always replay or put the video in slow motion. But yeah, that's why I brought it closer for you guys to see what I'm doing. This part is really hard for me to explain. If you also watch my other videos, you see me doing feeding twists. It's pretty easy once you learn the technique. Before I let you guys enjoy the video, I also want to say that whenever you're doing all back twists or anything that requires your braids to be straight, you should always start from the middle. I learned this the hard way, guys. Always start from the middle. Starting from the middle will ensure that your braids are straight, they're not slanted. It will also help you to manage your space. Another thing you can do is, instead of parting you're having 2 portions of hair or 2 sections of hair, you can actually do 4. So you part in the middle first, and then you still part each section of hair. So since I'm going for 10 braids on each side, I can now say on one side I part it into 2 and then go for 5. When you go for smaller sections, it helps you to manage your space better, your space better. If you guys understand what I mean, it helps you to manage your space better. It also ensures that you get consistent sizes all through. And especially for this style that we're doing stitch feeding braids, You also want to make sure that the spaces are equal. It's very important. If not, your hair is going to look very it's not going to look uniform. Because we are going for small braids, small all back braids, due to the feeding, the braids are now big enough, so your stitches are not going to show as much as it will show in the beginning. At this point, you shouldn't bother about it basically. Just keep braiding like you do your normal braids, and just keep adding so that the back area is close together. Now, depending on where you like your parts to be or your finer side, you know, every lady has a finer side. For me, my finer side, the part I like to show more is my left side. So that's why I want my heart-shaped braid to be. So basically, this is another portion of 10, but because we have the stitch there, it's going to look different from the other side. I already carved out what I want to be the heart shape. As you can see, just make a C and that's it. Now I'm showing you guys how I got the shape to be in a heart form. I also don't know how to explain this part, but one thing I would say is to pay attention to landmarks. You see the area where my ear is going to be, that is exactly where my comb, that's exactly where I parted down. Then I'm going to also carve out this point just to create that nice heart shape. I've seen a lot of hairstylists on the internet, social media, YouTube, Instagram, using their fingers to do this. You can also use your fingers to do this, but my work doesn't let me fix false fingers, or fake nails. So I prefer to just use my comb, and then my finger that I have, my natural fingers are not like pointed, so that's why I'm using my own comb. If you don't feel comfortable using your comb but you want to use your fingers or your finger, all you have to do is to fix a nail and try that technique, but I just don't bother. So it's basically the same thing you do for the all back braids that you do for the hat to get the stitches and everything. I've come to the end of this video and end of my voiceover. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave comments in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about this video. Did you learn something? Was it helpful to you? As a hairstylist who is looking to learn how to do stitch braids, did the video help you? Did you learn one or two things? Let me know, and let me know how I can make my videos better. Do you like my angles? Because these are the things that get me worried. My angles, am I showing my hair enough? Are you seeing what I'm doing? So these are the issues that I want to know if I'm doing the right thing. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, stay safe.